My name's Sophia Silver. I am the director and one of the co-writers of Over Under. The concept for Over Under began in March 2020 when my co-writer and best friend Sianni Rosenstock and I were reflecting on our friendship during the beginning of the pandemic and feeling very grateful for the 2 decades of friendship that we had experienced together. And we started for fun because we had all of this time on our hands writing down our memories from childhood. And soon we had so many memories that we decided we wanted to collect them and form them into a story. And I suggested a screenplay because I had had some experience with screenwriting. And about a year and a half later, we were shooting the film.
Hello, my name is Anastasia Veronica Lee. I played Stella. I'm 12 years old, and I was 11 at the time, I think.
Hi, my name is Emajean Bullock. I played Violet, and I am 13 years old, and I was 12 at the time.
Hi, my name is Sianni Rosenstock. Like Sophia said, I co-wrote the script with her, and the two girls are based on both of us. So Stella was based on me and Violet based on Sophia.
How did you choose the parts of memories to use in your film?
That's a great question. I think in our writing process, we started by kind of just talking and thinking about memories that we both shared. So sort of like collective memories that the two of us had. And we knew that we wanted to start showing things over time from both when the girls were together and both in their lives apart. And I think that we started really with thinking about these moments of time that they shared together, and sort of kind of circled back and wove in what was happening with each of these girls in their lives when they weren't apart. Do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I'd also say we both had time where we would write our own memories from just each of our own individual selves, because as you see in the film, there are moments where the girls are together and moments where they are not together. And then for this film, I would say 70% of it is autobiographical and 30% of it we still had to embellish and fabricate to just weave together and make a cohesive story.
The acting was so impressive, very right.
One part of it is about the training process, how you prepped, and then the other part is like, I think, do you feel connected to that age of your character because of the age you are now, and in what way do you?
So for the acting process and like getting into the character, we zoomed for about 5 months. So it really just helped us like to know the character and to know our relationship with the characters and each other. And for me, I related a bit to Stella. I mean to Violet, but I feel like I relate to her more now, just because I'm getting more into middle school and all the drama, I guess.
I mean, I kind of like feel the same as EJ here. The prep time was 5 months, and then also when we were filming, we were staying in the same place, the same apartment, and so she was on the top level and I was on the lower floor, and we would hang out all the time and have sleepovers and play games together and just hang out. And I think it created a stronger bond between us, so it affected our acting. And I think I relate more now, like she said. I was just getting into middle school that year, but now I'm in 7th grade, and it was like I related to the innocence, like the loss of innocence that Stella has, the like holding on to childhood, because in 6th grade and 7th grade in middle school, you kind of feel like pressured to be older or not like certain things anymore, and I kind of feel like that was Stella.
I have a question about the photography, about the aesthetic appearance. I remember for the first scene, it was like a fairy world atmosphere.
First, I'll just say, again, because this is my first time directing, the language of cinema was something I really had no experience with, and I did not understand. I felt I understood story and I understood character, having been an actress. So I was a little bit nervous, and I felt I needed to partner with a really gifted cinematographer who was comfortable working with a first-time director. And our wonderful cinematographer, Francis Chen, came onto the project actually 2 weeks early, so we didn't have much prep time, but I expressed to her that for this first film of mine, I didn't want to do anything too challenging. I wanted it to be simple and beautiful, and I did want to capture the loss of innocence. So as you said, it was intentional in 9 that it should feel very ethereal and magical and free, the way childhood is. And gradually, as we get towards 13, I play with color a little bit, like the saturation is less bright. The shots are a little more shaky as things become more, grounded in reality, that we're not going to be children forever and things aren't going to feel as careless and free.
How do you feel now to be here in Deauville?
I'm really excited because it's my first time being in France. So it's really fun, but the festival, it's a lot bigger than the other ones that we've been in. I think we've been in 2 others, the San Francisco and the Providence town in Rhode Island. And this one, it was just a lot different. It was a lot bigger. The theater was bigger. The screen was a lot bigger. It was, yeah.
Yeah, it was really nerve-wracking to be in front of that many people. Well, I've never been to France before, also like EJ. So it's a really, really amazing experience. It's really beautiful here.
Yeah, I'll echo what they said, that I think all of us were overwhelmed when we walked into the theater and felt the size of the theater and the amount of people. It was deeply humbling, and kind of, we were such a small film and crew, and to feel like our film is being celebrated in such a grand way was, there aren't really words to capture the feeling, but it's just like overwhelming gratitude and joy.
We were around